Well, folks, it has already begun. The almost universal condemnation of Soleimani by chicken hawk politicians, mostly conservatives, and depressingly by a huge stretch of the media, is in full force, and it's only taken a few days to do it. Michael Fabricant, for example, this side of the pond, in response to a Sinn Féin tweet, said, behind his serene smile lived a cold-blooded murderer of thousands in the Yemen, Iran, Iraq, Syria, and the Lebanon. Sinn Féin are either ignorant or vile. Of course, Donald Trump came out and said that Soleimani was the #1 terrorist or some crap like that, an obvious lie. It's not something that should be accepted, but at this point Trump lying is just something like the sun will come up. People just don't seem to care anymore. Mike Pompeo tried coming out and telling the press that there was an imminent threat to America and that's why they had to murder him, despite not giving any evidence to the press or even to Congress, which is realistically what he should be doing. I sincerely hope Nancy Pelosi is taking note of this. You know, this is one of those things you can remove a president for, or at least impeach a president for. But nothing's happening there, is it? And it makes you think, in all of this, what is going to be the UK's stance? I mean, we have politicians like Michael Fabricant who are pounding the drums of war. And to be clear, Soleimani was not this perfect angel. He was a military general. But here's the thing. He was a high-ranking military general in a legitimate sovereign government of a legitimate sovereign country. Assassinating him was an act of war carried out by America. The ramifications of that is that Iraq have now said again, we do not want Americans in our country, as has happened on Iraqi soil. Again, Iraq is a sovereign country. They are supposed to be not only our allies, but America's allies, and that's why America was there. But Iraq have now said again, they do not want US presence in their country. So are troops going to get removed? Seems very doubtful. Sovereignty suddenly means jack shit. And throughout all of this, what keeps coming back to my mind is that Corbyn's been here. Where has our Prime Minister been? That's right. Boris, the cowardice clown, is off on holiday, so he hasn't got to make any important decisions. It fits his character perfectly because despite him saying he would lay down in front of bulldozers so that they wouldn't expand Heathrow when they started that expanse, he fucked off onto holiday. And that's been a recurring thing throughout his career. I'm honestly torn. I mean, I don't want the UK a part of this epic shit show because again, 460,000 people died as a result of the war in Iraq, and Iran is 4 times bigger, with a legitimate army that can actually bring bloodshed to the United Kingdom. I don't want the UK to have any fucking part of that. But I also want people to own up to who they voted for. We are on the precipice of World War III, which is not an exaggeration. Not in the slightest. And people who voted for Boris voted for a man who is too chicken shit to do his actual fucking job.